What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how to run a perfect curl route. We're going to be taking a look at this route from Ocho Cinco. We're going to be talking about how you guys can self-fade on all of your routes, how you guys can drop down, what are the actual mechanics of having that violent snap down with your hips, and then how you guys can create more energy and have more speed at the top of the route. So I hope this video helps you out, teaches you a few new things, and just why Ocho Cinco is such a great route runner, and why he was one of the best of all time. But also, fellas, if you guys are in the San Diego area or close to it, we are going to be down there this Sunday, October 24th, for a 3-hour-long quarterback and wide receiver training clinic. I myself will be there working with the receivers, the quarterbacks, and I'm bringing out a speed coach to help you guys with 40-yard dash times, overall running mechanics, and overall athleticism. So if you guys are local to that, check out that very first link in the description if you want a great opportunity to come out, get some working with us. We only have about 4 spots left, so I hope you guys, if you're interested, can check that out. Very first link below. Let's get started with this video. So Ocho Cinco, main thing I want to talk about is how he's able to work that DB off the platform, then obviously that drop of his hips. Everybody knows that he's a twitchy receiver, sudden receiver, and he's very clean at the top of the route. But how does this actually set up? So when we get this DB to move off the platform, right, there's a couple things that have to work in our favor. We actually have to threaten into the inside, right? So you see how Ocho Cinco, when he comes off and he actually steps to the inside, he's stepping outside his frame, right? What do I mean by that, outside his frame? He's actually stepping outside the DB's shoulders. So many guys, what they'll do is they'll take these quick little short steps, but they stay inside the DB's frame, especially at the next level, especially if you're trying to play at that college level. That DB is not going to move if you're not threatening him in a direction. So you see how Ocho Cinco is actually selling to that direction. He's stepping outside of his frame. His hips and his shoulders are to the inside. He's bringing his hip with his foot. Everything about this says that he's going to the inside right now, because there comes a point in time where every single DB has to make a decision. If you are threatening him this far to the inside and you're fully committed with your body, which is where he's watching your hips, that's what's going to get him to jump, right? Now, the main goal on this curl route after I get him off that platform, right? I took care of him off the line, but that's only one little part. Anybody could get separation off the line. Not many people could keep separation. I got to be able to self-fade, right? So how do I self-fade on this? How do I get that DB to believe that I'm just running to this back pylon and the quarterback's going to drop it? My eyes got to stay forward. I got to stay in stride, and I got to make sure my hips and my shoulders are committed. So that's exactly what Ocho Cinco does. Now, he throws a little bit of a peek back technique there, which is really just another thing to sell vertical, another thing to get this DB to commit, and another thing to get him to bite on the fade, right? So anybody can do that. Any receiver, I don't care what level you are, can run full speed on a route, can sell vertical, can commit their shoulders and their hips, can stay in stride, but not everybody can drop in and out of a break effectively. So you see how Ocho Cinco, when he gets to the top of this route, bam, there's a drop of his pad level. His whole entire body weight shoots down and it starts at the hips. What so many receivers do is they'll be running, and I'm not saying Ocho Cinco might be a little bit tall with his chest. He might be standing a little high. I don't necessarily teach my receivers to have their chest this high, but again, it works for him because he's got so much speed and he's selling with his eyes on that peek back to get this DB to commit. But what so many receivers do is they'll take it too literal. Like they'll think like, oh, I got to have a good pad level, and they'll like almost hunch forward. And then when they drop into a break, all they do is they just kind of like bend at the waist. They like kind of hinge at their hips. Now, the problem with that is that there's no like deceleration with that. All you're going to do is you're going to drift. To be able to drop on a dime, you have to drop your pad level. You have to pretend like somebody's got a string attached to your chin and they're pulling the string down, because when you have that sudden drop of your pad level like this, that's how you're able to stop, right? And you see how he's actually dropping his butt down. He's actually dropping his whole entire weight. He's dropping at the hips, fellas. He's not slowing himself down. He's not slowing his steps down, then dropping his hips. The hip drop, the quick hip drop is what slows him down, and that's what you guys have to understand. So anytime that you guys are dropping into a comeback, a curl, a dig, a stop route, you have to trust your hips. You have to be able to stand up, not stand up tall and lean back, but stand up tall, open up that stride, and have that drop of your hips to decelerate, slowing down when you're running straight vertical. When you're running as hard as you can, this is the only way that you're able to stop, to create energy, to ultimately shoot back to the ball, and to get that DB to shoot by. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job working this DB off the platform, stepping outside of his frame, then having that sudden drop of his pad level to get back to that ball. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I always appreciate the feedback, and it's always great hearing from you guys. And again, if you guys are local to the San Diego area, you want to come out for a training clinic, 3-hour training clinic, we only have about 4 spots left in this thing. Check out that very first link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.